very nice to meet you, sir. Welcome to camp.
So this is where we're going to do.
How many guns have you built and rifles and tell me the background. How did you get into it?
So this is probably right around 3,000 for rifles, plus stuff that we do like for revamps and stuff like that. Yeah, this is probably around 3,000. But yeah, I have always been into building stuff since I was like 9-10 years old. I got into, as you know, shooting archery, doing all that stuff.
Yeah, we won't talk about you out shooting. We're not going to discuss that.
Shooting long-range rifles from when I was like 15 years old. My dad was always into shooting 22s and stuff like that. So I went to college for automotive welding, and then did welding for a couple years, got laid off, and went to work for a gun shop. And the guy there was like in his 50s, 60s, and he's been doing it for 30-some years. And he was a big revolver 1911 guy. And then he showed me how to do that stuff and showed me how to do ARs, and went from there. I've been at Lancer for, it's going on 12 years now.
And you're the lead gun builder.
Yeah,
you're the gun
armor, R&D work, stuff like that.
All of it.
Yep. Yeah, this is actually, the rifle that we're building here is a rifle we did from the ground up. The LTR was a rifle that we said, hey, what do we want to build?
Wow.
So there's things in it that are very unusual for AR. Like we have a full top rail that gets screwed in to the actual receiver itself. And also, if you look in the front here, there's a bunch of holes.
Yeah.
That's actually cooling, because that's the only part that really touches your chamber. So what those do is it relieves the cooling in those holes. That's why they're gun drilled like that.
So the rifle that Ken's building is Lancer's own unique design that you guys designed from scratch.
Correct. Yeah, this is the only rifle that we build that is from the ground up what we wanted to do.
And what model is it?
This is the LTR.
Okay. Yeah. And you guys sell these also.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a
this is on the website.
Sell.
On the website.
Really?
Yep.
And Ken, tell us how you got here. How did you end up here? How did this all come about?
I was through I think it was a safari auction. I get that link whenever they hold a safari for whatever group,
Right.
And it sounded like it'd be interesting, and I compared that with the chance to come here to shoot an elk. And it'd be great to build a rifle and then shoot the elk with it all in one trip.
And so you got on Camp Freedom's auction that night, and you bid online from Reno, and got this
on both packages.
So we're going to build this rifle, and you're going to build this rifle.
Well, I told Richard that that's what I wanted to do. That's why I bought both. Build the rifle and shoot all in one trip.
Awesome. So you're going to build this. We're going to shoot it. You're going to learn how to shoot long range better than you ever have, and then we're going to go.
No, I've always been an excellent shooter. That's not a problem.
No, you're going to learn more, and then we're going to go chase a cow-elk and put some meat in the freezer, and that'll be awesome. And the great part about this is this all is benefiting Camp Freedom. So this just helps us further our mission. These guys, Lancer Systems is an incredible partner for us. You are now a partner for us because of these two items you bought, and it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great couple of days, so I'm excited about it. It'll be good.
That's it.
Okay. That's just all it's, huh?
Yeah, piece of cake, huh?
Okay. KNB 942042.
So we did a special serial number for you.
Oh, okay.
So that's your initials and then today's date.
All right. 9424. 942024. Excellent.
Yep.
Okay.
So you have one of the only.
Now officially on a serial number.
Yep. Yep. So you
Here
are.
I thought my social security and my GI number was always.
So you're one of the only 3 people that have custom serial numbers by us.
Oh,
So
excellent.
I don't even have a custom serial number.
Looks like you better get busy.
Well, so you are all ready to go.
All right.
So we'll.
Now let's just pull the trigger and try to hit something. Right?
Yep. We'll get you into stuff the first 10 minutes. We'll go zero this, function test it, and then we'll let it rip.
Okay.
So shake it off. That works. Safety works. Trigger works. So you have it here, or you have it here. That's just your bolt.
Oh, okay.
That's just your bolt. That's your bolt release.
Okay.
So you can either hit your bolt release here, or you can hit it here with your trigger finger.
Okay.
That's your safety.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Richard Gilligan with Lancer Systems. We're excited to be out here at Camp Freedom with Ken Bickford. Ken just spent part of the morning building our Lancer L30 long-range tactical rifle and 6.5 millimeter Creedmoor, and we are excited to get out here and shoot the first rounds through it, get it zeroed, and we're going to slowly walk our way down the range out to a mile. Ken, we're thrilled to have you here. What do you think about that experience building the gun?
Well, it helps me understand the integral operating of a rifle, which I've always just taken for granted. So it helps me give some insight into that. My main insight today is setting this scope up. So.
We're going to walk you through that entire procedure as far as initial zero, how to shoot at extended distances, both utilizing the turret itself, if you want to do that, and using the ballistic compensation on the reticle as well.
Yeah, so we're all ready to go here. We got some Federal 140 grain stuff. We're gonna zero the scope. We got gotta adjust the gas block, make sure it runs. Yeah, we're pretty much all ready to go. Wind's good today too, so it's pretty nice outside right now.
Wind is good and mirage looks good downrange too. So.
You can shoot the top dot on this one. Have our head on the gun, pull the trigger, bang. It's called a kestrel. So what you do is you feed all your ballistic information into it. So
Where
right
do you
now,
get that from?
so you have to tell it what you're doing. So you got to tell it like what cartridge you're using, what speed it is, like what scope you're using, what bullet you're using. So you got to tell it all that. I already have it programmed for us. So we're doing a 6.5 LTR, which is what we're using. We have a 100-yard zero, which is 0-0. So we scroll to the right, see where it's moving right there where it says target. And we go to 200, it's going to say 0.3. So if you look inside there, you can see, if you look inside your scope, you'll see the vertical, the horizontal line, that's the big one in the center. Mm-hmm. And then when you go down, there's going to be like a little hash, a big hash, a little hash, and then 2. Mm-hmm. Correct?
Right.
So that big hash, that's your first one down, that's 1.
Right.
The little itty bitty hash that's right underneath the horizontal line, the big horizontal line, is 0.5. So if you want to hold 0.3, you can hold that 0.5 just low of what you want to hit.
Great shot. Nice shot, Ken. Just below your first shot.
We'll send a round, we'll call a correction, and we'll send another round right away.
How does the recoil feel on this gun? It's not bad, right?
1.7.
107.
Yeah.
Dead center. That's a great shot right there, actually.
All right, you want to go 1,000?
That's a great shot.
Sure, why not?
That's going to be the next one behind it. Tracking.
Outstanding.
5 o'clock, edge of the square.
Yep.
And then you can write down what all your mills are. And it's just a quick reference guide. And then you have, say if you're going to shoot a triangle target or whatever you're going to shoot. So we're Camp Freedom, pressure is 28.5. So the density altitude right there would be 1307.
This is awesome. I'm excited.
Alright, we're holding center again.
You got it. There it is. Nice.
Go follow it up. Shoot another one. Same hold.
So we're here at Camp Freedom. Exciting day 2 of a 2-step process that you're in the middle of, Ken. Tell us a little bit about how you got here and what happened yesterday.
I saw an auction on an auction site for both events, both in the same area, and I thought that would be interesting to build a long-range rifle because I wanted to learn how to shoot long range for a long time. So I'm learning how much I don't know, basically, and very informative. Had a real good day on the range yesterday. Did some decent shooting, at least for me, and looking forward to today.
Awesome. Now, Ben, tell us what you built, what that process was. Tell us about Lancer Systems and their partnership with us, with Camp Freedom, and how we got here.
I'll start with the rifle. So it's a 6.5 Creedmoor. It's a semi-auto. It's our large frame AR. We took it from just pieces and parts that we had laying around and built up the whole rifle yesterday. What did it take us? 45 minutes, an hour. Just got it all done. We took it out to the range, shot it, zeroed it, shot out to a mile with it. And Ken hit the mile. So that was pretty spectacular doing that with a 6.5 and shot probably an 8 or 9 inch group at 1,000 yards, 5-shot group. So it was a really good day.
What makes that rifle special? Like, tell me about that rifle and Lancer Systems, how it all comes together.
The heart of that rifle is the Bartline barrel that we use. That's a barrel that we spec through them, and they build it just for us. You can't buy it. You can't go to their store and buy it or anything like that. That's a barrel that we spec, contour, length, chamber, everything on it.
Very cool. Very cool. And why Night Force optics?
So actually, we were talking about this last night. I've been using Night Force now for 9 years. It's been on every gun that we do demos with, every gun that we shoot matches with. That one's actually our oldest one. That's almost 10 years old, and it's been on every long range gun that we've done demos with. They just work. They just work.
Incredible. Really good stuff. You shot out to a mile. Prior to that, what was the longest that you had shot to?
Did I hit something?
Yeah. I'm not just throwing lead.
About 300 yards.
All right. So very cool experience, I imagine. Mm-hmm. You know, we have photographic evidence that there was indeed hits, so we know that that's true, and that's great. But Richard, we got to the range, and Lancer Systems is the title sponsor of the range here at Camp Freedom. Tell us about that and how that came about. You know.
So Matt, we are really thankful and appreciative of the opportunity to work with you guys. As you know, it first started by just attending a few events here. And after seeing firsthand what camp does and the services that you provide to vets to first responders, we told ourselves we needed to be a part of that. It's very special what happens here at Camp Freedom. And we wanted to be a part of that. And just working closely together, having the opportunity to bring this part of the experience, the outdoor experience, to both guests and to the folks that you're serving. It's just a great partnership. And we love the opportunity to be able to do this. The one thing I do want to say is Ken kind of downplays his performance here, but he was out on that range and shot one of the best 1,000-yard groups we've ever seen, and at 1,200 and at 1,600, and just did a fantastic job out there. We had a blast, and to have the opportunity, I think, to actually take the gun, build it on day one, and to go out, we're going to harvest. I'm thinking what's going to be a fabulous animal that you guys are going to get us on. Really looking forward to that.
And the range. Tell us about the name of the range, because this is rather important for you.
It is. So it's the Lancer Systems 1776 Liberty Range, and all fitting into the theme with Camp Freedom and Liberty and being able to shoot 1,776 yards, which is just beyond a mile. Which is very difficult to do. It's one of the only places that you'll be able to do that here in the northeast part of the country. And our longer-term vision is developing what will be, in our mind, the premier shooting facility here in the northeast.
Agreed. And the cool thing is, yesterday was the first time that bell got rung.
Exactly. And Ken had that opportunity. We're thrilled about that. It's the first time that a guest or anyone had the opportunity to ring the Liberty Bell at 1,776 yards.
And you guys made a beautiful plaque for him. Ken showed me last night when I got back from an event. What a beautiful plaque that you guys gave him, and that's just tremendous. I mean, really an honor. Ken, you did the hard work. Now we're going to go out and do the fun work. We're going to chase a cow-elk today. Very excited. You know, for Jamie and I on the Camp Freedom side, we've had the privilege of, for 5 years now, watching an elk herd be reproducing out here, and we're at a point now where we've got to cull some cows this year. So you're about to hopefully put in your freezer some wonderful protein that'll take care of things. But we're excited because our program and our development of elk on this property has been tremendous, to a point where now we have to cull animals. We know there's at least 5, but we think 6 new calves that were born here on the ground this year. So part of management is taking care of the numbers and making sure the numbers are right, that we could sustain that in our woods. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm excited about it. So we're going to head out and go chase some cow-elk. That looks like a solo mature. She's there. She's looking right at us. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
You want her?
Yeah, if we can get her. She's gonna come into this opening. But let's just see what we get. Let's see where we're at. We'll walk that. Richard, you want to grab that? We'll walk that.
I need to find it.
Okay. Straight to the
Let's see it. You want me to shoot it?
Do you have an opening? Do you have a clear shot?
Yeah, I just
Yeah, if you have a clear shot, that's perfect. Hit her again, if you can. You nailed her. She's going down. 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 Yes, sir. I saw the blood spot instantaneously. I knew it was a great shot.
Good,
That
good.
is phenomenal.
Fantastic.
That's quite exciting.
It's almost like shooting at 22 for Christ's sake.
There was nothing, and I'm standing right next to it. And I'm like, oh, I don't have my hearing. There's no need.
Nope.
That is phenomenal.
You know, the most sound was the echo.
It was. It was out of the woods coming back at us.
Yeah.
That was a great shot.
We had the whole herd. Oh, that was phenomenal. I watched
It's
when.
only 50 yards for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but that was thick through there. I was
Yeah,
like,
it is
I,
thick.
I saw in binoculars, I could see their branches like this, and the whole vitals were open. But I was like, I'm not looking through the scope. So that's why, I was like, if you're comfortable, let's go.
Okay.
Let's not mess around. Obviously, you were comfortable. I instantly saw blood spot, boom, right there. I was like, oh, that's done.
Put it right where it needed to
But
go.
again, my philosophy with elk is if they're still on their feet, and you can, but there was no shot anywhere there. Look how thick that is.
Yeah.
But that cow was front to us was perfect because she's a mature, big, nice cow. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Good.
So this is good.
Dinner on the table. We're going to have back straps tonight instead of spaghetti.
This is good. This
Yeah.
is good. Let's go find what we got.
Absolutely.
Let's go see what we got.
This is perfect.
That bullet definitely performed.
For sure.
Well, sir. Congratulations on that.
Oh,
That was almost too early of a morning. Come on.
Congratulations. You're welcome. I'll be shaking the hand of the guy that's going to skin that.
The work's ahead. The good thing is it's not you.
Glad to hear it.
For our third part of this adventure, Ken.
Yeah.
Here's your knife.
No, this is tremendous. What a scenario. You build a rifle. You absolutely build a beautiful rifle with two incredible guys. And to me, it's about the people.
Mm-hmm.
The rifle's the benefit. It's about the people. And so you come across the country on an American 3-flight journey. You get into Scranton, Pennsylvania, and then get to build a rifle with these guys, and then the performance speaks for itself. I mean, absolutely incredible. So that's a very cool part of our journey, is that this was an elk that was born here. So that to me is part of what makes things special too.
Yeah, for sure.
So perfect eater, 3 years old, as good as it gets.
Grass fed. Yeah.
Yep, as good as it gets.
Ken Bickford, Reno, Nevada. Served in the military in Vietnam, Signal Corps, heavy cable construction. A great experience. Enjoyed a lot putting the rifle together. Very informative. And great hunting experience. Enjoyed it very much.
So every year at Camp Freedom, we have the privilege of taking great men, great ladies into the woods. And one of the ways that we're able to take the 26 disabled veterans and first responders hunting on 4-day one-on-one guided free hunts is because of donated hunts and auction hunts. And Ken, you contributed making this beautiful Lancer rifle, buying that at our auction. You also bought a cow hunt at our auction. And what I want you to know is this cow hunt is going to provide great protein for you, your first elk, all of that. New rifle, great time making it. That's all great. This also provides for us to be able to have 26 free 4-day guided hunts for true American heroes that need some help. And so we're very excited about that. So for that, I want to thank you and appreciate you coming all the way in from Nevada. And
I
and
love
spending
giving
this
to vet
time.
organizations. I always have. Still do. A lot.
Awesome. I appreciate that. And now you're a contributor here, and we appreciate that also. So thank you very much.
I appreciate the work you're doing. I really do. It's a great facility. It really
Thank you.
is.
Thank you.